You guys ever seen a person record a song in a mirror? Who cares about that? Where's Dog? Anyway, I'm gonna try to redo this song in spite of this freaking spider bite on my leg, you know. Anyway, I wanted to just real quick to explain the song. Far away from where Aiwass was an Egyptian scribe who believed that all would be one through universal consciousness. Universal consciousness has always existed. Not accepting it doesn't make it unreal. It doesn't mean it isn't there just because you don't sense it or feel it. It can be used for good. The fact that people use it for negative things has always been that way also. But anyway, not everything that glitters is golden.
Oh, my bad.
It's all good. We're going to start it again.
Walmart card's important.
Anyway, let's start it again. It's okay. Anyway, here we go. Try it again. Originally, I wrote this song for my mother because I missed her. Is it wrong for a grown man to miss his mother? To love his mother? And want his mother to be happy? No. I walked far away from where I was. Never left my body, falling through the sands of time. And these heavenly bodies from the sky and into my hands, from my mind into my heart, shining like diamonds in the mine. They have eyes and they can see, they have ears and they can hear. Can't believe what the eyes can see. You were the only one to take my heart in decay. Better means gold in me. Father Time would tell me many things and I couldn't hear you. So many illusions around your eyes, surround your eyes with peace. Peace lilies on my grave, in my dreams I never die, never die. And these heavenly bodies wearing all my heart and in my soul. Where it goes, some thing that makes me feel real. Saturn, spinning around, while spinning around, while spinning around, while spinning around my soul. Spinning around me, while spinning around inside, to free me from myself. Self inside of me so broken. Spinning around me, spinning around me, spinning around me. Moon would shine in midnight light. Moon would shine through the sun and time. And somewhere in eternity, eternity would go by and you would stay the same. You'd never ever change, not for me. Never change the white rose that you are. You are the only thing that kept me away from hate, away from pain, confusion and delusion. Spinning around me, spinning around inside, spinning around inside. Everywhere I see your eyes, everywhere I want your love, but you were never there. Still I don't want to know why you're so with sorrow, never with security. Security and peace and order. What is chaos in the midst of pain? Way to make the enlightened feel insane. Spinning around me, spinning around, spinning around me, spinning around inside. Spinning around me, spinning around, spinning around me, spinning around inside. Seraphim will walk through me, Carabao will walk through me, Cherubim will walk through me, to find the means to live again and again. Never have to die or be born again. Be born again just to suffer again. Suffer to see the light in a friend. You're like playing a song and I started sweating really bad, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to sweat because I might not look pretty. Sorry, I was just joking. Anyway, I thought it was a pretty cool idea for a song because it's like, if you imagine Saturn, the sphere, Saturn, okay? Imagine Saturn, circular, Saturn, okay? Saturn has rings, so what you have is this right here, and then you have this. So can you do this with your hands? It's really hard, you know, like you could do it with your leg, and then like with your hand at the same time, but go different directions. It's really hard. Hand-eye coordination. So anyway, spinning around while spinning around. I really like the idea of the song because the song is like the idea that the planet of Saturn is you. The rings are around you. The thing that's spinning around you is the moon of Saturn. So it's spinning around you while you're spinning around inside. So if you can catch the frequency or the gist of it, you start feeling it. It's like a dance. It's like, you know what I mean? And it's very freeing and very relaxing. So people that were like, and I'm not upset about it anymore, but people that were mocking me or laughing at me or thinking I'm crazy or pointing at me, they're completely cheating themselves with something that was just wonderful and beautiful. So I didn't necessarily think that Saturn itself was like doing this to me, you know. I felt like I kept doing it, and I kept imagining these Hare Krishna people, how they're always dancing and smiling, and I thought, I want to be like that, you know. Why can't I be like that? I'm not like a monk or anything, but they're always smiling, and they're always so polite and kind, never tainted or tampered by people that are just rude and disrespectful. So I thought, wow, man, these guys, they're on to something really cool. And you know what the coolest thing about them is? They'll never tell you you're wrong for believing in Jesus Christ while still maintaining that you're a Buddhist. They'll never tell you you're wrong. They just want you to be happy. So I thought it was really cool as far as an idea of a song. Like Saturn has 2 or 3 moons, and they're spinning around. One is going this way, one is going this way, one is going this way, and then the middle one is going this way. So if you imagine that energy, it's like, whoa, this is scary but fun. So I thought you might like the idea of the song. The people that are into astrology or astrophysics or different things. I'm not the most intelligent guy in the world, but I think astrology is amazing. It's an amazing thing when you really begin to understand it. You see how the planets are like heavenly bodies. The planets are like angels, you know. And they nor me can never confirm that a planet is an angel. You could try if you like. To me, that's like Chris Cornell saying, you can take a picture of the sun that won't help you to see the light. You don't have to describe or define everything that is awesome in the world. Mostly what I think God or whatever the wonderful spirit that is teaching me some of this stuff is trying to show me is you don't have to understand something to just enjoy the value and the beauty of it. It's like having a rose, this beautiful rose in your hand, and just looking at it and thinking, I need to understand the structure of this rose, instead of just smelling it and just holding it and you know, loving it for what it represents and what it is, you know. Christ, in my eyes of what a rose represents, Christ was like a rose. You know what I mean? He came, it was the most beautiful thing anybody had ever seen at that time, and then he was gone. This is like a flower that blooms in the spring and then it's gone by, you know. This is why I like the idea of the theurgy, the order of the rose, because it's like so many dimensions of it, and every dimension is immaculately beautiful and just spotless and pure and clean. And I began to aspire to want to be that way, to want to be like pure, you know. And then because of the life that I've lived, I found it very difficult, you know, because I love women. And while I only want one woman, I don't want a bunch of them. I'm not a greedy schmuck, you know. I'm not interested in porn stars or any of that stuff. It's a very human, natural desire. It's not wrong, okay? But to understand purity, there are certain things that I understood you might have to go through just to understand it better, so that you can use it better. So all of that kind of intertangled with what I was singing in the song, Egyptian folklore, and then Christ himself was in Egypt at the same time as the Egyptians were doing what they were doing. So it's very closely related to that time period. And they also say, and this will be, and then I'll turn it off and post it or whatever. They also say that we have not been where we are as the human race in 20,000 years. We're technologically, spiritually, mentally, physically advanced in a form that we have never been in like the last 20,000 years. Now, I'm not going to fucking argue with you about the semantics of time. You know what I'm saying? If they've been lying about how long we've been alive, I don't care about all that. That's not my point. It is a very, very good time period for us to sort of uplift each other and teach each other and share great knowledge with each other, so we can move through this time and not damage ourselves or others, you know. So pretty cool, you know. I wanted to do a video though, like with graphics and everything, spinning around me while spinning around me while spinning around me while spinning around me. So that was pretty cool. There's a little delay, you know. It's like when you watch a Japanese movie and they're like, "What are you doing? Same thing, it's pretty awesome. It's like, don't worry, I'm not mad at you.